This is almost certainly going to be a bad idea, but the night I had last night doing my chores, late, taking a long time. I was burnt out already. That was one of my fears. Is I didn't want the chores to make me basically not want to play pool, hate pool, whatever. Hate's a strong word there, but I certainly didn't want to play anymore last night. I think I like half-assed tried for a little while. So what I'm going to attempt here is I'm going to attempt to do my chores while talking to the camera. Well, of course, talking to the camera. I'm talking to newbie. Anyway, the camera bug has always been a thing that's been annoying to me. And the thing about these chores is I'm supposed to be working mainly on the mental side of things, While I try to take a shot seriously, and for sure too, while I try to stay physically good, I want my mind to wander and shit like that. Now, this is practice time, and I keep saying that to myself. It's like maybe I forget. This is practice time. It's the 19th February, last day of me being 58. I need to find out what happens if something happens at 59 and a half. I don't know what that is. Something to do with 401ks or something like that. Something happens at 59 and a half. And yeah, I want to. Maybe it means I could take money out without that extra penalty. For some reason, that's the thought that I have. So it's 20 to 9 in the morning. And this is my first shot of the day. Which in the video that last night that I did on my chores, I felt really confident about every shot, even the ones I missed. It's like I shoot the shot and it would be on its way, and I'm like, oh man, that maybe that's not going to go in. Or hell, in a couple cases, probably that's definitely not going to win. When I was down here and pulling the trigger, I was very confident. Like I'm surprised that I cheated the pocket. I didn't want to. Surprised that I did. One of the things that came up last night was if I just bend over and I'm just up here doing the little short stuff and then a little short damage stroke, I damn well better be lined up, because this kind of little motion is not enough to tell me for sure that I'm on the right shot line. So I better be on the right shot line. Probably one of the big reasons that the Danny Mosey thing works for me is I know what shot line I'm on, and the motion itself is pretty accurate and straight line type of thing as well. I like to figure out a way to combine those two. My practice strokes to get me on that line, and then I can come up and kind of do the more Scott Frosty type of things. But make sure I'm on this line. I cheated the pocket on that one too. I'm setting these balls up. This one is a cut to my right. Not much of a cut to my right. And sometimes I'll think about that. Oh, it's a cut. It's harder. I should move the cue ball a little bit to give myself a more of a straight in shot. But I don't want to be in that habit. I want to be able to be in the habit of seeing what line I have on the shot, seeing what angle I have. And I'm just dealing with it. So I'm just kind of just going like that. It gets my way off. Then I probably won't be able to resist moving in a little bit. For the most part, I'm pretty darn close. There's a very slight cut to my left. Make sure I'm on the line. And cheating the pocket to the left. Cheating. So maybe a slight overcut, overspin, something like that. Find this angle. Stay on this angle. Try not to stress about the fact that I just cheated that pocket to the right now. Don't start going, oh man, I accidentally cut that ball to the right. So be extra careful. Don't do it again, that type of shit. That shot's in the past. This is my new situation. This is 11. Each shot is a standalone entity. I was getting ready to shoot the 13 instead of the 12. Don't stress out. Just people don't understand that I have a day off. They don't respect that I have the damn day off. But hey, I need to practice. I need to practice being distracted and being yanked away from almost being done with chore 1 for 10 minutes. I guess that counts. But now I'm mad, so I get to practice shooting while I'm pissed off. Really feel like I babied that one. I really feel like I overextended my paws at the back. It really is. I really have had the most success with one. Where that 1 second pause. I've really had the most success with doing that. If I come back here, I can get disconnected from all this other stuff I've already done. If I come back here and just wait too long, I'm disconnected from that. I can get that way. I don't think it happens every time, but it has happened and I have noticed it. Really the same thing if I pause too far at the front, pause too long at the front. I don't think that can hurt me as badly pausing up here for a long time. Because I am going to do this time to confirm my alignment and all that. That shot right there, I do not have a lot of confidence in it. I don't, not nearly as much as I've had with the other shots, I should say. Probably because I was on the rail. I know those are some of the pickiest shots. Didn't like having my last ball all the fucking way out here instead of at a more reasonable angle. But I made it, and so that's good. So I got through chore 1, despite all the bullshit from work trying to make sure I didn't make it through chore 1. Steps 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have found by doing these, every damn day for however long I've been doing them, I can't put this cue ball on this dot. I have to put this cue ball a little bit this side of the dot. And then I'm back to what is a straight-in shot. And this is supposed to be a straight-in shot. Whereas with chore 1, I could be off a little bit, and it's probably a good thing to be off a little bit from perfectly straight in. But this is supposed to be a straight-in shot. Kind of working on my consistency, of course. Trying to do this right, and looking at this cue ball. Look at this cue ball. Look at this cue ball. Set my distance. I can see the 10. I can see the pocket out of my peripheral vision. Look at this cue ball. Get down on this cue. Oh, and I'm doing this too. This hand is on the shot line. And I guess I'm just confirming that or something. I got to zeroing in. Get on the shot line. Make sure everything's right, including make sure I'm hitting the cue ball in the right place. Should be, because I've been focusing on the cue ball. Should be right, but make sure of it. This is not about get set up perfectly, close my eyes and shoot. It's continued to be, I'm still the one shooting the shot. What I just thought about right there, I talked that with the open bridge. Some of them I'm shooting with a closed bridge. Some of them I'm shooting with an open bridge. And I don't know why. I don't know why there's a difference. Doing this did not look like that shot was straight in. So I just moved the cue ball a little bit. That was a closed bridge. It's not like every day or it's one or the other. It's something to do with what I'm doing up here, I guess. I don't know. Look at this cue ball. Standing here, I have a big tendency, always have, to look at the object ball. Plenty of time to look at the object ball later, Dave. You got to look at the cue ball. Get into that habit. Open bridge, right? Maybe I'm alternating. I don't know. Stick around. You don't want to be in a rhythm. Every shot is a standalone entity. Just the pressure builds up because this stack is dwindling. And I don't want to have to start over. I'm turning this now because the red circle was staring right at me, and I got distracted by that. That's stupid, but it is what happened. With a closed bridge? Think so. I'm really forcing myself to have to look at this cue ball. I should really do it like right now. Start looking at the cue ball right now. But what I've been catching myself doing is when I'm back here, I'm looking at the 3. And then I go, oh shit, I'm supposed to look at the cue ball. I'm getting the habit of looking at this cue ball. Like I've said, I'm pretty sure I used to do. As soon as I'm done with one shot, I'm watching this cue ball. And I'm walking to the next shot. I'm looking at this cue ball. Getting everything correct. Ooh, thought I missed that shot. Once the cue ball, you hit the 3, I thought I missed that shot. And I did cheat the pocket quite a bit. Okay, that shot's in my past. Don't worry about it anymore. Don't worry about it anymore. It's in the past. There's a miss. So, that sucks. And yes, indeed it does. I didn't have as much confidence in that shot as I had in some of the other ones, maybe because I almost missed the shot before. I'd even thinking about the fact that I just changed back to an open bridge on that shot, and I think I had two in a row of closed bridge. Doesn't take much. Not supposed to think about anything. Not supposed to think about anything. I should have stopped right there. I should have stopped on that shot because I had a little thought in my head. Oh man, that's a long pause, Dave. As soon as I had that kind of a thought, I stand up and do it all again. Same thing right there. That was definitely a long pause. And that was another case right there where I absolutely should have stopped. A lot of times, things like this, I start to feel like, oh man, I'm falling apart. Yeah, it's time to do something else. Jason Shaw or something. Because what I've been doing isn't working. Dippy. Well, I said Jason Shaw, but I meant Danny Mosey. You knew that. Looking at the 10. Don't do that. Look at the fucking cue ball. Get on the shot line. Let this physical style keep me on this shot line. Which it will do if I'm on the shot line. I talk about looking at the cue ball. If I have to chalk up, I'm taking my eyes off the cue ball. Chalk up. Now I look at the cue ball some more. Always tempted with this style when I feel like I'm shooting really straight. Start, now I'll draw it or whatever. Not for the chores. Not for the chores. The chores is about like I've been doing. Stop shot. Not slamming it. And definitely not trying to do anything with the cue ball. I don't feel like I looked at the cue ball long enough at the beginning of that shot, so I was missing a little bit of confidence on it. Left leg was weird. A little bit hampered by my own body that time. Something was preventing that style from holding that shot line perfectly. Of course, wrapping around myself a little bit. You may not be able to see it in the footage, but it was there. One thing, the thoughts I just had was, I keep like rediscovering that. Keep bending, can get my body a little bit more out of my way. Oh, and I don't think I mentioned yesterday, I got fucking sore. Just all the constant attempts, especially at Chore 1, just constant attempts. And did I take a break in the middle of Chore 1? I think I did end up taking a break. Not because I was frustrated or because it took too long or whatever, because I was sore and therefore couldn't make anything. Oh my God. And just, you know what? I had a realization. That's the next to last fucking ball. And I almost missed it. I almost paid the price for thinking about something. Now I'm moving to 7 because it was sticking up a little bit. And for some reason, a lot of times when it is the last ball, I I want to do a little bit more maybe to get myself out of whatever rhythm I might have been in. Walking down there did it. Chalking did it. Talking to you does it. And then go get back into the mode. This shot. Do it right. I felt some pressure on that ball, on that shooting that shot. Glad it went in. It would have taken me a couple tries to do maybe both chores today. That's not too shabby. I got to figure out what I did with my remote. Yeah, it's over here. So that was Monday, February 19th. And that's not my fucking remote. Where's my damn remote? It's over here. And my chore stuff. I go through this every damn day. This time I got it done early. So even if I don't feel like playing again for the next hour or two, by tonight I'm free to go. I don't have to do my chores again tonight. And I kind of like getting my thoughts and stuff on camera while I was doing it instead of after the fact type of thing like it always has been in the past. Because after the fact I can forget stuff. Or maybe I can feel like it's not that important, whatever. But doing it like this, I mean, I got storage and I got a camera. There's no law that says you have to watch it. But I think it could help. And I think it did help me with the goals of the chore by having to talk and explain what's going on. I'm trying to work on the distractions aren't going to bother you as much, that type of shit. And so, win all around.